At what point does dating someone actually turn into a relationship with them? That might be a question that you have, especially if you are currently seeing someone. And in this video, I want to clarify it for you with these 6 points. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Renee Slansky for Flirtini, and I'm a professional dating and relationship coach. And in this video, I am going to give you some really clear indications that you have progressed from just hanging out, going on a couple of dates with this person, and actually transitioning into a real potential long-term relationship with them. First tip is this: you have been consistently seeing each other for 3 months. Now, it's usually around the 3-month mark whether that person wants to continue to see you and progress things, or it all starts to fall apart. Either way, after consistently spending time and energy on somebody, you have formed some sort of relationship with them. The key here is knowing whether or not it is healthy or it is toxic. Because if you've been hanging out with this person for the last 3 months, however, it's been really ambiguous, or they've been hot and cold with you, or they've ghosted you, then come back, and there hasn't really been any sort of real progression, you have a relationship with this person, but it probably isn't ideal. So what you want to be able to do is, as you start to date this person over the 3 months, try to space it out in the first month and then gradually add to it as the months progress, so that you can make sure that you're building healthy attachments with someone as you're starting to assess their character. The second indication is this: titles are being introduced and essentially you are deciding to go exclusive. Now, what I mean by titles is they introduce you as their partner, their boyfriend, the girlfriend, the special someone in their life. When they put a label on what the relationship is, it gives you an indication on what type of the relationship it is. For example, if they say, "This is just my friend," then you know that you're probably not on the same page. You may have some sort of relationship with each other, but perhaps it's not heading in the direction that you want. Because that's what I really wanted to also talk about in this video. It's not just about going, "Yay, I'm in a relationship." It's actually also about knowing what type of relationship that you are building. Now, if they are introducing you as their girlfriend, as their boyfriend, as the love of their lives, then clearly it is turned into something that was just starting off a little bit casually into something more serious romantically. Number 3, you get to meet their family and their close friends. Now, meeting family is usually a pretty big deal because family are probably the most judgmental of us, and also the most supportive of us in the best case scenario. And they're also the closest people to us. So if they're introducing you to their mom, their sister, their brothers, their father, then my guess is that they've decided to take that dating stage into the relationship stage, because what this does is it shows some sort of commitment beyond just introducing you to their friends or the people that are in their world by choice. Because family isn't in our world necessarily by choice. We're born into our family, and so that's why we have a different type of relationship with our family. And it's usually why it's a little bit more of a bigger deal. Now remember, just because you have met their family, it doesn't mean that it's a signed, sealed deal and you're going to get married and have 1,000 children and end up happily ever after. This is just about realizing that there are different stages in dating and building a relationship. Number 4, you are making future plans together. When we have the first initial stages of dating, we tend to be a little bit more casual about everything. There isn't necessarily a lot of planning in advance other than maybe a weekend or a week ahead. However, if you are taking this to the next level, you will start planning future things. For example, maybe holidays together, something to do a couple of months down the track. There will be future planning if this person has decided to progress the relationship with you further. And what that does is it shows that they are committed to you not only now, but they're committed to you for where they want to be with you later on down the track as well. Number 5, a really, really important one, which I think a lot of us kind of forget, is that if you've moved from the dating phase into a relationship phase, and I mean a healthy relationship phase, is that you're probably going to have more answers than you do questions. When you first start dating someone, you obviously have a lot of questions. Who are they? What are their intentions? How do they feel about you? It's normal because you are working out where you fit with each other on a compatibility and an attraction level. However, if you have spent a decent amount of quality time with this person over the last 3 months and it's starting to progress, then you aren't going to be left there feeling constantly anxious or constantly wondering where things are heading. There's not going to be holes. It will start to fill out, it will start to make sense, and you will start to feel a comfort about where you're going because you're not left wondering all the time when you're going to hear from them or where you're going to see them next. Which brings me to the last point, number 6. If you want to know when you're transitioning from a dating phase into a relationship phase, a really big key is that there is a sense of peace and progress. And this is something that you've probably heard me talk about on a lot of my trainings and other videos. 2 biggest indications of a healthy relationship is peace and progress. Moving into a relationship phase means that you're actually moving through a process. You're not just stagnating. You're not just going around in circles. You are actually planning things together, meeting each other's family, talking about future goals together. Your level of intimacy has started to escalate. You know, you're not stuck in this limbo or this gray zone or feeling that you're not really sure what's going on, because there is clarity, there is movement, and deep down there is peace that this is headed in the right direction. Well, guys and girls, I hope that this video helped you clarify whether or not you are in the relationship phase or if you're still in the dating phase. Let us know down below what you think the answer is to your relationship. Do you think that you're in the relationship phase, or do you still think that you're in the dating phase? And what type of relationship are you currently building based off those tips that I gave you? Now, don't forget to be able to check out our app Flirtini, and of course, like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it really helpful. And until next time, bye for now.